Well, basically, the points that have been proposed by CREES are most of the crucial points in trying to address a draft for the final report. Some of them have been proposed in some of the European Commission's documents. Some others popped up during this debate and discussion. I think that some of them take shape in some of these lines. For instance, when he proposes to discuss participation, audiences, access, and so on, maybe we are talking about how to make latent curiosity patent. I mean, how can we make this capital that is still there of curiosity, and how can we make it into something which is active and fruitful in terms of the participation of the public and access of the audiences to the products? Well, nevertheless, I think we have the opportunity, if we tackle these points tomorrow, I think we'll have the opportunity to come up with something which is really meaningful and fruitful for what it's worth, for presentation to the Ministers of Culture and the President of the European Commission, of course. As I said at the beginning of the works, this final report is a summary, so that's why we have to, if possible, have to stick to some points. Otherwise, I cannot properly produce a 1.5-page paper to be presented within 10 minutes, which can be coherent and articulated. So, he proposed the themes and the homework. I proposed the bibliography. I would strongly suggest, recommend, encourage and invite you to read the communication of the European Commission, which you can find outside, at least in English, but I suppose that also probably in Portuguese, I don't know. No Portuguese. No, in the site.
It's not that long.
Okay.
You can actually leaf through it in about 20 minutes
okay.
if you want to.
Because actually, this communication from the Commission shows clearly what the Commission, at this very early stage of the process, foresees as the development of this process. What are the main objectives of trying to work on the construction of a European cultural agenda? So, if you go through this paper, it is not all that long. It's only the first part of this brochure. If you go through these, I think it's the basic bibliography. You'll find most or maybe all of these points that CREES has proposed. They are addressed some way or another in this communication. So I think it's interesting reading for this evening. And I propose and invite you to go through this paper so that we may perhaps tomorrow focus a little bit more our approach to this very difficult, complex subject of intercultural dialogue. I have difficulties because the expression has been pronounced about 2,000 times during the sessions today, you know, but it means that it is a relevant one. Maybe we are pronouncing it and we are not able to define it properly. So maybe we have to do some work, some extra work today and tomorrow in order to try to define a little bit better. It always reminds me of the idea of Augustine when he said, if they don't ask me what time is, I know perfectly what time is. But if someone comes to me and asks me, please do define time, I get lost. So maybe we are at this situation in which everybody knows, we all know what intercultural dialogue is, but when we come to the point when someone asks, okay, try to define, we have difficulties. And we have to tackle this situation because I think the most important thing that can be drawn up from these debate and discussions in the framework of this workshop is precisely to propose the many different aspects in which intercultural dialogue can be developed, enforced, empowered, and helped by the European Commission, if such is the case. Thank you very much.